there will be nothing left to defend.
Beep bop. Ooh, two great options. Well, we go for broke. Oh. Wow, alright. Like that. Wow. There we are.
What's up?
Yo, what up?
What's going on? Hello?
Oops,
Here
wrong
you go.
volume thing. Hey, there you are.
Yeah.
What you getting into?
Just chilling.
No way. No way!
Yeah. I was commenting on your video.
Oh yeah, you sure have. Howdy. I'm watching this while pooping.
I was.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Glad I can help in these trying times. So did your payment ever come through? Oh yeah? Did you suddenly get crazy quiet? I bet you did.
Doo-doo.
Did your,
Doo-doo.
Did your payment ever come through?
So how's the train?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Did you train nice? Do you have a nice train?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
What?
If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm speaking like crazy. I can see my little circle and everything.
Yeah, no, I still can't hear you. Wonder why that is. It's on my end this time because your thing's showing green. How about now?
Hey.
There we go. Some reason it muted my headphones on my PC.
Oh, I don't know.
It's weird. That's real weird anyways.
So, did you figure out what you needed to about Google Play on your computer earlier?
It just doesn't work.
Well, so what are you trying to do?
I was trying to download an app. It's the
Onto your
my
computer?
NBA 2K1, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need like BlueStacks or something.
Okay. Well, I ended up figuring it out on my phone, so I don't really need it. But I just figured since it was like there and it looked like it was something built in, I figured you could just use Google Play stuff.
Yeah, no, Windows doesn't want to help Google any.
Yeah, I guess they care more about the Microsoft Store. But like the shit in the Microsoft Store, when I searched it, took me to Google Play.
What? Did you tell them what?
I mean, I kind of did, because like, well, why y'all gonna recommend some shit that don't work?
Sometimes they gotta.
I guess. I mean, they don't gotta, but I guess. Oh, thank you so much. Get those dabs.
Used to be, you know how Google Play Store is free, right?
Yeah.
Used to be, you could buy Google Play Store on the Windows Store for $15.
And I mean, that's somewhat reasonable. I mean, give me wrong,
Kinda.
it could totally just be free.
Yeah, it ought to be.
It ought to be, but like, at least it's an option.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of free games on there you could use if you're playing on your PC.
But I mean, you can just use BlueStacks.
Yeah? What's that?
It's a Droid emulator.
Is it safe?
Yeah. You can use it for free, but they have a professional license.
So it's pretty safe.
Yeah, the free one's just ad-supported.
I don't much care about that. If I'm playing a mobile game, I turn my fucking data off and then ads go away.
I have mobile games by big developers that they won't run if they can't connect to the internet. They're like, whoa, you can't watch an ad? You can't play this shit. Like,
Yeah,
even
I mean, there's a
Sega.
couple,
Yeah.
but there's a lot that'll let you get around that loop.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's fucking great. The ones that like throw ads at you a ridiculous amount. Like every time you do a level, it's like, here's an ad, here's an ad. 15 seconds of play time for 30 seconds of ad time.
Have you considered buying this since we last suggested it to you?
Yeah. 15 seconds ago. I got this one I've been playing that's really cool.
What
You
is
just
it?
you got a little dude, he's like floating in the air above two wheels, and he'll have a weapon. And with your finger you draw the shape of his vehicle, and it makes what you drew turn into a bunch of little bubbles, and you go and attack another vehicle made out of bubbles. And you're like just like swords and axes and shit meleeing each other by driving into each other. But it's cool because you draw it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shape it like this. And I got another one that's an obstacle course, but you have to draw your wheels. So different surfaces and terrains take different types of tires. So you just draw what shape you think will work. I draw a lot of pentagram wheels.
Mm-hmm. Seems like that'd work a lot.
It does, and like if it's water, I'll fucking just draw a big old flat paddle.
Yeah, like when you were describing it, the first thing I thought is like fucking big old sticks coming out. Because like that grab onto shit, you know? It's like Pentagram's
they
just
do.
like 5 sticks, you know?
Yeah. Pretty cool games though.
They're
There's
pretty
some
cool
neat
games, so.
up there. That's why I get played so much.
Yeah, do you remember that song, Stereo by Gym Class Heroes?
Maybe.
My heart's a stereo.
Maybe.
That song has some sick puns on it about that kind of shit.
My friend Garrett makes a lot of memes like that. When he's out at places, like he'll be at like Tractor Supply and get in front of a wall full of like hammers and screwdrivers. You'll post all these tools. You still use me. He does like one every day for wherever he's at. It's pretty good. Funny.
I hate going to Harbor Freight because all I see here is a bunch of tools.
Yep.
Slay, Queen, slay.
Monster Train.
Some stay dry and others monster train, monster train. So I'm moving tomorrow. I have internet for a minute. I went over the
Like,
new.
like staying there permanently moving or just moving some stuff?
Well, the movers are coming, so my bed will be over there, so I'm gonna be like sleeping there now.
Mm.
But yeah, I still have this place rented until my roommates find some new peeps.
Well, shouldn't you just keep a bed and like your computer there and officially move when you're done paying for it
No.
and have internet? You don't think? You just want to go ahead and get there?
What? Well, no, I don't have to pay for internet here if I move. For one thing.
No, that's true. True.
Yeah, but so I went and scoped out the internet sitch because, like, if there was a Xfinity hotspot out there, I could just sign into it.
Yeah.
But there's like none of my neighbors fucking have any internet. I don't understand it.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like they don't have Chantel. Like, it's not Chantel access points. One person had like a generic router, and like the other one was like they had a TV that was an open access point. It might have been the same person. I was just like, what's happening here? Am I gonna be like, hey, have you ever heard of the internet?
Did I move into the 90s?
Wait, what? Oh shit! I accidentally took the challenge.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get them.
Yeah, but I don't want the enemies to have spikes.
Oh, no, you do not.
I sure do.
They hurt.
Yeah, they hurt my fucking commander. I found out by playing with the one guys. You know the guys. The guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sorry, my brain. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
So you was scouting internets.
Yeah.
And you had no lucks.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna restart this battle. Alright, back to my menu. So yeah, I'm gonna the last thing I said, I think, was, I'm gonna show up in that neighborhood and be like, y'all ever heard of the internet? But then what was I gonna say? You know the best thing about moving?
What's that?
My own refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's really like
Yeah, man.
the only thing I'm excited about.
Your own restroom.
Nah, that restroom's tiny.
It's still yours.
Whatever, man. Like, me and one roommate share a bathroom, and then me and all the roommates share another bathroom, and then my two of my roommates share a third bathroom here. So it's like there's, on average, less bathroom, I feel like.
There's less people using whatever bathroom there is. yours.
Yeah, but like, I imagine my kid will make a mess in there.
Yeah. From time to time.
All the time. Fuck, man! These fucking motherfuckers gonna fucking kill my fucking shit. God damn it.
But like it's all yours.
Sure. I'm not. Oh man, I really wish I hadn't accepted the challenge on this fight, and I really didn't think I did.
You can just walk around butt ass naked as long as it's just you. I do that anyway. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like all my roommates are asleep. What do you mean?
Well, like in the morning you wake up, you can take a piss, you can just do it. Walk
Are you
around the
telling
house
me
air drying
that
after a
you
shower.
Sleep in the nude?
Oh man, clothes are a restriction.
That's the goddamn restriction is this challenge I accepted. Fuck. Some stupid bullshit. Actually, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Effing bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. Yeah, fuck that bullshit.
Gotta get that bullshit. Gotta get that bullshit.
I got that bullshit power. Oh man. That reminds me of this one time. People were bullshitting me. And I was like, hey, don't bullshit me.
So when you get over there tomorrow, mail me some due south barbecue pit.
Sorry, do what?
Mail me some due south barbecue pit.
Mail it to you.
I don't care how you get it to me. It's so goddamn good.
But haven't you heard about the
Delicious and
post
cheap.
offices?
Oh yeah. What? How they're handling all the votes?
Well, just how they're handling all the mail.
I know they got voting added to it nowadays.
Right. I mean, it is
Like
clearly...
they needed any more bullshit.
Yeah, it's clearly an opportunity to fuck with the voting, but, like... You know, it'd be nice if they weren't fucking with the voting.
Like, you go on YouTube and watch videos of some postal workers doing some shit they really shouldn't be doing, and there's like an infinite amount of those videos.
Yeah. Well, there's the fucking
I was
videos of
watching
people
one
just
the other
dumping
day.
shit in the parking lot.
In
and
the
whatnot.
trash.
Yeah.
I watched one yesterday. Dude just opened up the back of his truck and was just dumping shit behind like a Food Lion in their dumpsters.
Yeah. But, like,
So
they're
the
out of
person
funding.
recording
They...
came out, I was like, what the fuck you doing? He's like, I'm trying to get off early. That's what I'm doing.
Nah, man. They don't have any place to put this mail.
I know, but this dude was just... This was an old video. This wasn't something recent.
Ah.
But I'm just saying, that's back then. Like,
Yeah, they just...
it's always
I
gonna
don't
happen.
understand, like... I don't understand this whole thing. It's like who are we fooling? It's like, oh, this isn't about the election. It's like, are you sure? You sure this has nothing to do with the election? Seems like it has a little to do with the election.
It's a little fucked. Just a little.
A little bit.
I mean, what would happen if there needed to be a recount?
Well, obviously, there'd be an executive order saying that Trump is president for life. What do you mean, what would happen?
True that. Or they'd be like, everybody has to mail in again. You know, that's what I'm expecting. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
I just don't understand, man.
Yeah, turns out we don't know how to count. No fucking shit. I've known that forever.
Yeah. Oh man, I just.
But could it be more tampered than all the others have been tampered, or does it make it any more realistic or fake than all the other elections?
Well, to the second question, I'd say no, but to the first question, I'd say yeah.
Well, I mean, let's look back in the first year of Trump, when him and Hillary were running against each other. They had all those fucking voting machines that were connected to the internet that weren't supposed to be.
Yeah, but any electronic voting machine you can't really count on. But like, you know, we have to.
Person.
But we have. Well, the thing
Can't
is,
count on people neither.
Well, the thing is, you have a paper ballot. Then it's like if you want to do a recount, you can do a recount. I mean, sure, people can throw people's votes out. People can by hand do additional voting, but like attacks on paper voting don't scale well. Attacks on electronic voting scale super well. You just attack the machine that tallied all the little machines' votes, and boom, you just flip a couple numbers and bam.
But at the same time, to get it to where like you have perfection and it is correct with people.
There's never going to be perfection, and it's unreasonable to expect
never
that.
Be right. It's
but
always going to be something fucked.
But what you do want, like, it's just like I was talking to my folks about why I always lock my door.
The paper trail thing.
It's not like locking my door keeps people out of my house, but there's a lot of people who wouldn't break into my house if the door was locked who would if the door was open. Or even unlocked.
True. And I mean, some of those people are going to do it either way.
Yeah, right. And so you get to cut out a certain portion just by locking your door, and it's like, well, then I'll lock my door. So I really wish we just do all paper voting. In order to follow the paper
trail, but in order to follow that paper trail,
you gotta do like what Gore did.
How many attempts do you think it would take to fucking get it right?
Well, not like Gore did, but like the state of Florida did in the Bush-Gore election. You gotta get tons and tons of volunteers to sit there and fucking count for fucking a month or however fucking long it took. And it's like, sure, that's tedious, but that's exactly why that attack doesn't scale. And
honestly,
well.
You probably need them to do it for like a couple years to get it like really accurate.
Well, you don't need. Okay, so here's the thing, right? You don't need it to be crazy accurate because the election doesn't come down to votes. The election comes down to the Electoral College. So you just need to know, like, if it's super close in a particular place, like it was in Florida, it's like, well, that triggers an automatic recount, and they count it again just to make sure they're getting closer to the actual total. But, like, they don't care if they get the actual total. It's a Fermi approximation.
Yeah.
Because
it's all fake.
You know, my kid, well, that's not even the point. The point is, like, my kid asked me, hey, what's 100 minus 30 plus 5 billion minus 100 plus whatever? And I'm like, approximately 5 billion. Because the 5 billion is just way bigger than all the other numbers. I don't even need to hear the rest of the equation. Like, if you're throwing a 5 billion in there, it's like, well, there it is. That's your number. So, yeah. But it's like you can't have a recount with electronic votes at all. there is, and I love this idea. There is a way to have encrypted end-to-end electronic voting where every vote is a singleton vote that you can verify against the end result. But like it's expensive to implement, and additionally neither party's interested in everyone getting to vote.
Yeah.
But like, and also, what do you do if you get to the end and you say, "Oh, I can tell that my vote wasn't counted. My vote's not in the list of hashes of hashed votes at the end." And it's like, "Oh, well, too bad," you know?
Yeah.
Because there's no way of telling which vote your vote got changed to. But that's why I like paper votes. Long story short. Even those, you remember the mechanical voting machines?
Mm-hmm.
Even those could be tampered with. Sure, once volunteers lock them up or whatever, it's like, oh, well, then somebody would have to like do something to them. But like the volunteers, there's people you have to trust with that. It's like paper votes. Paper votes attacks scale the least well because somebody would have to physically change a shitload of paper.
I don't know. I don't believe in none of it.
Well, sure. I mean, there's also the fact that one, there's the votes, and then there's the electoral college. And you know, this past election was the one time I was excited that we had an electoral college, but they didn't do their job. Their whole job was to keep, like, to keep people from making mistakes like that. That's the whole reason it's in the Constitution. The founding fathers didn't have faith in the people.
I don't even believe the electoral college is real. None of it's real.
What do you mean you don't believe that it's real? Like you don't you don't
I don't
believe it
believe
exists?
they hold any power and make any decisions. I believe it's a faulty fraud thing put in front of us.
They're not supposed. A lot of them
this.
are not supposed to make any decisions. A lot of them are bound by their state's constitution to vote whichever way they're told to. But we can tell that they're real because of some of the hilarious mistakes they've made. So
there's a group of people that pre-decide this shit long before it ever comes into effect.
So how does that explain the vote for John Edwards in the election between John Edwards and Bush? Or no, it was between John Kerry and Bush. The running mate was John Edwards. So a vice president, the Democratic vice president, got one electoral vote because one elector was too drunk and misspelled his vote. He didn't actually spell the running mate's name right, but he accidentally voted for the running mate for John Kerry. Like, that's, to me, the imperfections are what tell me that there's any reality to it at all.
I don't know. Could just be. I mean, well, I believe members like Congress and Senate and Electoral College, the House, all these people, for the most part, I think most of them believe what they're doing is real, but it's not. Think of it like a bear in a circus trying to ride a motorcycle. That bear's like, holy shit, look at me, I'm a cool ass bear that rides motorcycles. The reality of it is, know you're a prop to entertain these people.
Well, sure, and there's, you know, the lobbyists behind the politicians and all that. And, you know, behind the lobbyists is money. Yeah, but like at the end of the day, it's all about just power.
And they might even be aliens. Probably aliens.
Well, you know we're all aliens, right?
Mm-hmm. You talking about the what's that one? where they think that the aliens came and fucked monkeys. What's it called? There's a name for it.
Scientology?
Is Scientology the one?
Scientology is that
Yeah.
made-up religion by L. Ron Hubbard that says that all humans are descendant from, like, alien spirits that were trapped here in some volcano, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, no, there's a name for it where they... God, what's the name of it? It's not Scientology.
Okay.
Scientology goes into crazier shit. There's an actual name for the thought of just simply aliens fucked monkeys. There's a name for it.
But yeah, I don't know, man. The bigger a conspiracy is, the quicker we hear about it, you know?
Yeah.
I just believe people are greedy and selfish, and so that's why the person who has the most power gets the most money, and the person with the most money gets the most power, and it's just this nice, concise circle of jerking yourself off, you know?
Well, it's a Robin Hood system.
Yeah, it's like a reverse Robin Hood. You steal from the poor and give to the rich.
Yeah. And like people would say, oh, the Rothschilds and the people at Wells Fargo and blah 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 blah. But I think there's elite groups higher than them, and we will never be able to know these people exist. We'll
But
never hear their names in tabloids.
But you already know they exist, so does that not, like, inherently
Well, as
disprove that?
individuals, I don't know who they are personally. Like, we'll never know their names, is what I'm saying. You'll never be able to.
I don't know, man. Like
I think these people can teleport and all kinds of shit.
the folks who ran the opioid crisis kept their names out of media for a long ass time. But like, again, the bigger conspiracy, you know, it's like money can't keep you from getting discovered forever. Loose lips sink ships. So you playing some Monster Train?
Negative. I'm in some 2K.
Monster Train 2K? That sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah, Monster Train 2K MT 2K21.
Oh man, so
Did you see you can pre-order a PS5 now?
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I asked for updates from PlayStation when I could.
Well,
Send
there's
me a
this
link.
company. Okay.
I want it. I want a PS5 right now. I can't afford it right now, but
I know you can't.
what do you mean you know I can't? Have I told you my woes about fucking short-term disability and how they're giving me the runaround? Oh,
Alright,
well,
so there's this company that's making custom PS5s, and they're able to release theirs for the pre-order a little earlier than Sony's actually releasing them. And they're licensed by them, but they're $10,000 solid 14.
oh yeah, the gold
PS5s.
editions. No, I heard about those. I thought they were only like $8,000, but yeah, no, I heard about that bullshit. That I'm not gonna get an
That's some
$8,000.
bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get an $8,000 PS4
That is crazy. That's some rapper
unless
shit.
it's $8,000 because it has like a 20 terabyte hard drive or some stupid shit. You know, it's like
Like 2 Chainz will probably have one of those.
You know, 2 Chains will get some shit done up by the guy who does his grill or something. Fucking diamond studded. I don't know.
He's a pretty entertaining guy, though.
You should watch Mojo's top 10 most expensive bottles of alcohol. Like, a lot of the ones on the list are like one of only a fistful remaining, but then some of them are like diamond studded and shit. There's like billionaire vodka where it costs like.
Oh yeah, well, you should watch 2 Chains' this fucking show.
What's his show?
Have you ever seen it? It's on YouTube. It's a YouTube show, but it's really like it feels like you're watching something on MTV or something like that.
Remember
it's
MTV
called
Cribs?
most expensivest shit.
Most expensivest shit. I love it.
Yeah, and he like goes all around to do some of the most expensive things. Like he smokes out of like $150,000 bong that has like 25K worth of weed strain in it, or the most expensive fucking dogs in the world. All kinds of like crazy, ridiculous, stupid, expensive stuff. And he don't ever buy none of it. He gets to test all of it. So it's really entertaining.
Sounds like that unboxing guy you were showing me.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking wealthy too. But just because they give him shit.
Well, right,
God,
but I mean, they just
he
give
gets
2
so
Chains that
much-
shit too.
Probably. They probably do, yeah. And that's just crazy.
Yeah, it's like he's already got 2 chains. Like, he can't possibly use any more chains.
You know what his first rap name was?
1 chain.
He was part of a group called the Duffel Bag Boys. Had
Yeah?
that song Lil Wayne, Go and Get Your Money, Little Duffel Bag Boys. That song was with, like, featuring the Duffel Bag Boys. And in that group, he was known as Titty 2 Necklace.
You don't say.
And he changed it to 2 Chains when he went solo. Yep.
Shoot, I did this in the wrong order. But yeah, let me tell you about Satisfactory, bud.
Where's the name come from?
I don't know.
Titty 2 Chains. Or Titty 2 Necklace.
Yeah.
Anyways, your train.
Well, fucking Satisfactory, right? Oh, well, the train is sweet as fuck. Because it works as a big old power pole, too. It transfers your power from point A to point B, among other things. But, so it's like I'm taking coal from where I got my coal, I'm delivering it to the other goddamn end of the map. Or, well, I'm not actually on the other side of the map, but yeah, and, fucking taking all the plastic and rubber and shit from oil and transporting it back to the first end of the map, and it's like super sweet. But that's not even the big thing now, right? So it's like I got the jetpack, and so I'll carry around a bunch of fuel, and I got the rifle, and I'll carry around a bunch of ammo, and I'll carry around a little bit of every crafting material I have access to, and just fucking go find wrecks and go find hard drives, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's good shit. Yeah, because, like, I didn't have any hard drives, like, last time we talked about Satisfactory. It's like, I got hard drives for days. I need to learn the recipe that lets me turn petroleum coke and steel, or petroleum coke and iron into steel. But yeah, I'm working on my 3rd or 4th space launch. I'm working on the next space launch.
That's a lot, though.
Hmm?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Space
But,
launch is a lot.
yep.
It's the most expensive of shit. It'd be nice if you do an episode where like they go to this poop place and actually find the world's most expensive shit. Well, it does, but no. Actually, he could go do that fucking monkey butt coffee. Consider that the most expensive of shit.
Delightful.
You know about that stuff?
I think I've heard of it, but I think I blocked it out, so you know. Sounds gross. Sounds poopy and gross. For the fuck of me, I can't get the fucking shit I want. For the fuck of me, I cannot believe we ever
$600 for a cup.
For a CUP.
For a cup of coffee made out of espresso beans that a monkey swallowed whole and then pooped out.
Sometimes you gotta poop out some espresso beans, you know?
It's like, oh, it ferments in its stomach and blah blah. Like, no, I don't need my coffee to ferment in nothing. Like, it can ferment in my stomach.
What are you, a fucking poor person? God. You can't fucking...
And $600 fucking to drink something that came out of a monkey's asshole.
Well...
Like, what the fuck is wrong with rich people?
Well, yeah, rich people...
surprised when there's fucking pedophile islands and humans hunting humans and
rich
shit
people
like that.
always want the
Are you
weirdest
kidding
shit.
me?
It's like escargot and
Yeah.
parrot tongues and shit, and it's like,
Yeah,
the fuck do you want
none
a
of
parrot
that's
tongue
good.
for?
Yeah, parrots are fucking awesome. They can actually speak. Leave their fucking tongues alone.
That's what's the problem is they're intimidated by these parrots. Are you gonna
this
squeal
bird
on me, parrot?
Fucking talks, thinks it's better than me. It's always mocking me. That's why I ate his tongue.
You can't snitch now!
Yeah, it's a fun fact in like Brazil and Australia and places that have parrots, they actually don't call people rats, they call them parrots. Yo, I think this guy's a fucking parrot. Our reality, I would love to own a parrot.
So you're one of those
I
gray
just-
parrots, man.
Yeah, African Grace, they're great. We get a couple at work and we got one that is very, very interactive.
Do you guys care for parrots? That's
Oh
interesting.
yeah, care for all animals. Fucking zoo needs a place to stash the tiger. We're gonna be there.
But you don't
Yeah,
care for
fucking
your
snakes.
fucking employees, huh?
Giant snakes, pigs. Giant snakes that eat pigs. Nah.
Giant
Ain't
pig
had that one yet.
snakes.
Giant pigs that eat snakes. But nah, the fucking parrot's cool. And African Greys are a really good one too because like
They're crazy
this one,
smart.
I'll open up my phone and turn my camera on him, front facing camera on my screen, and I'll put it like right up to his face. And he just sits there and starts making out with it. This bird just like licks all over my screen. And I've got him, the owners, I don't think they cared for it too much. They say he does it at home. But I got him whistling the Andy Griffith theme. Because I'll be around him walking back and forth all day. So for years I'll be like... And he just started picking up on it.
Did you just whistle it?
Yeah.
Dude, the noise cancellation fucking cut it out. That's interesting.
They cut that out.
Yeah, I didn't hear shit.
Wow, I whistled loud.
Yeah, I was just, well, that might have been why I thought it was noise, I guess. But I was just waiting for that. You know?
Did it cut it that time?
Yeah, I didn't hear shit.
What the fuck? That's blowing my mind.
Oh, Game Grumps were having a problem with that shit when the pandemic started, man. They kept being like, Aaron, I can't hear you, but I know that you're just screaming right now. After he's like screaming and shit, and it's like,
Wow.
yeah.
Noise cancellation. Hell yeah.
Fuck, what was I fucking saying? Yeah, that fucking Andy Griffith theme song, man. I'll always remember it from my childhood because you hear that song and you'd know, well, TV's dead. TV's done for the day.
TV just got terrible.
There's no more TV to be had. It's nice knowing you, TV.
Well, golly gee, Andy. Like,
Don't you golly gee Andy me.
where's the black people?
There's black and white in that show.
No, the show's just black and white.
Oh.
There was never one person of any type of dark skin color on that show.
Oh, man.
Yep. I mean, even Lassie and shit had a couple black people here and there, but Andy Griffith's show, never not one. And South Park did a thing about it, or no, it was Family Guy did a skit about it. I don't know if you ever see it.
I probably did. Remind me.
It's like the intro, and they're like, somebody's like, how come there were never any black people on this show? And it skips to them doing the intro where Stewie and Peter are walking, and you know, Opie picks up the rock and throws it. Well, it cuts to a couple black people having a picnic on the other side of the bush, and he can't throw the rocket down.
It's effed up.
It's so fucking awful. It's like, oh, they were there. It shows that. And it's
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm was there. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Oh, gorge abilities trigger an additional time.
I think something happened and they had to stop doing the Pepperidge Farm bit.
They only did it the one, or that was Futurama,
No,
right?
they did it for. Somebody had a problem with Pepperidge Farms. I remember this. I remember it was like, turns out you don't want to go to war with Pepperidge Farms. Like, they're a very powerful corporation.
There's a really
Like,
funny
owned by
bit
Disney.
in BoJack Horseman where it comes out that like he is the reason that a person died. Like he helped him overdose or whatever. He obviously wasn't trying to kill him or nothing, but so he has to pay the family like, I don't know, $100,000 or something. But like in the interview where all this shit came out, he says that he feels like he's like a Xerox of like a real person or something. And it's like, yeah, Xerox is suing you for like $2 million. It's like, so you're telling me that if I help somebody overdose, I gotta pay $100,000, but if I use Xerox's name and they don't like it, I gotta pay $2 million.
Wow.
And it's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, that's America. That there's America for you.
Sad world.
Right? Did you know that gorge abilities trigger an additional time?
If you got that one bitch.
Huh? That trinket or whatever? Artifact?
Well, I mean, what's his face can get that ability, can he?
Nah. So he
So
gets...
it's a character that did something like
No, the main Umbra guy either gets additional capacity in the room he's deployed in,
Well, it
or
might not have been the main guy.
trample, or... Well, no, it's a trinket you get from those folks. Anyway, long story short. Yeah, no, you've got it before.
Yeah.
Fossilized fangs. Gorge abilities trigger an additional time. Just all the time.
I'm
It's
saying
like,
I thought
watch me-
there was a character that did that.
I
Like
don't-
one of the
I just
not
don't
main
think there
ones.
is.
big old fat purple dude gets gorged, don't he?
There's a
+1,
big
+2,
old
+3.
purple dude who has gorge.
Well, ain't there a version of him that like basically does what you just said as well? Because I feel like I paired
Nah.
the two together before and it was just like insanity.
Oh, are you thinking of the guy who, whenever you summon a morsel, you summon an extra morsel?
I know, but I mean that's almost the same too in a way.
Yeah, except with gorge abilities triggering additional times works with the alternate Umbra commander.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to hear about it.
I don't want to hear it. No, it's more than I accept.
Do not accept acceptance.
Oh, alright.
You're alt-right.
It's been a long time since I've talked
about you.
to old skits about not being able to accept acceptance.
I think y'all should just be friends again, maybe become roommates. Got this new place, why not invite him and the fam to come live with you?
Yeah, it does have a good murder basement. Oh.
Well, that's good.
Right? Super good, really, if you think about it.
Bedrooms you got?
They say 3, but one of them is going to be like the playroom, because it has 2 closets, and it has a door into like 3 other rooms, and it's between one of the bedrooms and the bathroom. So it's like that, it's going to be the playroom.
You gonna have your PC and all that set up in your room, or you
I'm-
gonna put it in the living room?
Thinking about putting it in the basement.
Is your basement weatherproof?
No?
I probably would put it in the basement.
You think I should put it in my room? That's crazy.
Your room, or like in a corner of the living room, maybe?
Oh, I don't want to put it in the living room. Just, what about when I need to jack off?
That's what, you know, get you a tablet.
I mean, there's always, you know, phone.
Yeah, but tablets with a bigger screen.
I hate to admit it, but I don't need a particularly large screen.
I figure for the ones you're into, you would.
Oh!
Like, you need to borrow my projector, buddy.
Projector? I hardly even know her. I don't know how waterproof the
I
basement
don't
is,
even
though.
use my projector anymore.
But like, I don't set my computers on the floor or anything.
Well, yeah, get you like a corner desk.
I'm gonna
You
get
could just
a nice
take one
office
corner of your
desk.
living room and set it up. Or
That's-
I mean, in your bedroom too. Do the same concept.
I don't want to
Corner
set it
desk
up
would
in
be
my
great.
bedroom. It'll keep me up, man. Not to mention, it'll make the room fucking hot.
Yeah, and I mean, it'll take up room in your bedroom. But it's gonna take up
Then
some room no
again,
matter where you put it.
This is a
Usually,
much
that's
bigger
why I would
bedroom.
recommend the living room because it's the biggest room.
I ain't got shit going on in the basement though, except for a washer and dryer.
Yeah, but unless they're weatherproof, basements you don't notice it, but they draw in a lot of moisture and they fuck electronics up and other things up real fast. You can get a dehumidifier or whatever to help with it, but I mean,
Yeah.
even then, when you're using that, you're gonna see how much water you're sucking out of the air. Be like, yeah, I really shouldn't have nothing down here.
Well, so yeah, I do need to get a dehumidifier and set it up so it just drains into the sink. I can tell that it's moist down there.
Yeah, but it'll be an insane amount, more than you can fathom.
I mean, I can fathom it. We've got a basement here, and we have to run a
Okay.
dehumidifier 24/7.
There's so much
I'm in the
water in them.
basement
It's
right
like,
now.
how is there this much water in the air? How are we not just walking around drowning right now?
You know what's crazy is there's more water in the air in your lungs than that even.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. I mean, we could evolve into being able to breathe water. We evolved and kind of de-evolved back to it, but it's still evolved because it kept the intelligence. Oh, humankind would be so much better off if we could go back to like just living and breathing in water.
You think?
I think so. Because, you know, half the people could choose to be on land if they want, and the other half could go live in the waters.
Have you watched the new Twilight Zone season? Oh man.
Or no, I might have, but maybe not all of it.
Well, did you see the one with the octopus?
Oh yeah, yeah, the really smart one.
Yeah, fucking that guy figured out how to live on land.
Yeah. Dude, you said octopus. I got a video I gotta show you.
Oh no, not of an octopus.
It's really cool.
No!
Frank's
No!
Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Put what on everything?
Frank's Red Hot.
But you said Frank's Red Hot, I put that on everything.
Well, that's how they say it because they mean
I know.
shit, but they sense them say it.
I'm just fucking with you. Those commercials crack me up.
Watch that shit.
I don't wanna.
It's crazy. It's so
It's gonna
crazy.
be cool. You see that spot?
It's
You
really
are wrong, my
fascinating.
friend.
Yeah, they don't have any bones.
It's so creepy.
They're fucking boneless.
No.
That's how I like my pizza.
He can go through anything that his beak will fit through. When you watch, he's gonna go right through there. Look at him.
Oh my god, that
He's
is
going
just-
for it.
And people that go in the ocean and die, they ask for it. You know? Like, do you know what's in there?
No,
Why
no
would
one
you-
does.
Why would you? I love going to the beach, but I love
Living?
being at the beach at night and just walking down the shoreline,
Right
and
now.
smoking a blunt. That's what I like to do.
And watch, he'll
at the
change
beach.
color too. Big,
Not
big.
in the water. I don't even feel comfortable at ankle deep in the water. Like, technically they say this is when most shark attacks happen, is ankle fucking deep water. Bull sharks come in real
He
shallow
is
water
not.
and just yoink
He is just
motherfuckers up.
working his way through.
That's enough for me to not get
I'm
it.
dead serious.
Look at that. Look at that. It's popping. Look at that. He's popping through.
Yeah.
Let alone, let's see.
Would you want to see an alley? Alley. Oh, never mind. He is kind of squeezing. Oh my gosh.
Going.
Oh, yeah.
There's going.
Would you want to see an alley? Alley.
Alright, let's look at the blue well.
Wow, that's a tiny hole.
He is kind of squeezing.
I didn't realize how tiny it was on the other side.
Yeah, it's a tiny hole. That fucker just
There's his nose.
Schlurps
He's just all the way
through.
through it now.
flopping right out.
This is his nose, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So like when I watched that episode, I'm like, yeah, no, they can really do that shit. Like this ain't even that far off the
Yeah.
species. Like
there he goes.
one could already maybe be this
Wow.
smart and not be due to some government blah blah blah.
Well, no, the government didn't do shit to that squid to make, or that octopus to make it that smart, you know?
They said something. It was a part of something.
Well, they were trying to capture it so that they could run experiments on it and, like, take its
Figure out. Oh, okay.
shit.
Well, that's
But-
so smart.
well,
Yeah.
no, they didn't know how smart it was going to end up being. They were
I
trying to
thought
be
they
able
knew.
to. They were trying to be able to breathe water, and they were trying to be able to taste and see shit with their skin and whatnot, and change color. And, I don't know. Anyway, long story short.
Oh, yeah, because octopus's camouflage is like next level. Nothing on Earth is like it.
But octopuses are on Earth. I lost.
I don't know. I'm a firm believer that 99% of the shit in the ocean was put there by aliens because the aliens live in the ocean and all that shit's like their guard dogs. Well, I mean, if motherfuckers got ships that can fucking travel through space and like time warp and shit, I'd imagine they can go underwater.
You think they have ships that time warp?